Central midfielders are rightfully seen as a very important part of their teams. They set the tempo and tone of the entire game and are often useful in defense. After a great 2024-25 football season, you may ask, who is the best midfielder in the world right now? Without further delay, let's get into it. At number 10 is Fabian Ruiz, plays for Paris Saint-Germain in Spain. Ruiz possesses an elegant left foot and has a knack for arriving in the box at the perfect time, creating 28 chances in the Champions League last season, tied for the fifth most in the competition. He has been part of Paris Saint-Germain's success under Luis Enrique, scoring in the Champions League semi-final win over Arsenal and further enhancing his reputation. At number 9 is Frenkie de Jong, plays for Barcelona in Netherlands. De Jong is a midfielder who can turn defense into attack in the blink of an eye, spinning away from the press and driving forward with the ball glued to his foot. Finished second in La Liga with an 88.5% success rate in forward passes, minimum 250 forward passes attempted. De Jong's Barca career has been up and down at times, and there was uncertainty about his place in the first team when he returned from an ankle injury earlier last season. However, he reclaimed his place, excelling alongside Pedri at the base of the midfield. At number 8 is Bruno Guimaraes, plays for Newcastle United in Brazil. Guimaraes is a leader who combines quantity and quality like few others. He created 52 chances in the Premier League last season, the most for Newcastle United. When it comes to two-way central midfielders who can do a bit of everything, call Bruno Guimaraes. He can also operate as a defensive midfielder, a deep-lying playmaker, or even in a box-to-box role. He's hugely durable and consistent. At number 7 is Nicolo Barella, plays for Inter Milan in Italy. Barella is a dynamic, natural midfield leader with a warrior mentality and charisma to burn. Led Inter with 254 defensive interventions and 165 recoveries in Serie A. His mental toughness and intensity have long made him both a fan favorite and a player who is admired and respected by opponents. At number 6 is Joshua Kimmich, plays for FC Bayern Munich in Germany. Whether in midfield or at fullback, creating extra attack or tempo-setting pivot play, Kimmich provides what the moment requires. He has been a great shield for Bayern Munich's defensive line. Recently, he won the Bundesliga title with them for the 9th time and extended his contract until 2029. He led Bundesliga with 119.2 touches and 96.5 passes completed per game. His safe and build-up play, can step in defensively when he has to, and has the talent to knock in a long-range goal when the moment calls for it. At number 5 is Alexis Mac Allister, plays for Liverpool in Argentina. Mac Allister is the heartbeat of Liverpool's midfield and a two-way player who has transformed the Reds into title winners. Recorded 346 duels in Premier League last season, second most among defensive midfielders. He has everything you want from a midfielder. He also has an eye for spectacular goals, and with a Premier League title to go with his 2022 World Cup trophy, he has a relentless mindset of a proven winner. At number 4 is Vitinha, plays for Paris Saint-Germain in Portugal. Vitinha's ball composure, press resistance, technical ability, and intelligence set him apart. Imagine a player who finished a Champions League semi-final with 100% passing accuracy against one of the best teams in Europe. Not a single misplaced pass for 90-plus minutes. Imagine a player who went to Anfield to face the best team in Europe at the time, and thrived against the Liverpool press, bossing the midfield in the game to help his team qualify against all odds. That player is Vitinha. He finished second among Ligue 1 midfielders with 592 progressive actions. His vision and understanding of the game make him the kind of deep-lying playmaker we don't see much anymore. At number 3 is Federico Valverde, plays for Real Madrid in Uruguay. Valverde never stops running, unless it's to score another golazo. Scored 5 goals from outside the penalty area in La Liga, tied for the most this season with Kylian Mbappé and Lamine Yamal, while finishing second in La Liga with 55 interceptions. In the just concluded season, it often felt like Valverde was the only thing that held Real Madrid team together, covering impossible distances as a one-man link between Kylian Mbappé, Vinicius Jr., Jude Bellingham, Rodrigo, and the rest. And if that wasn't enough, he was called upon to fill in at right back, in high-pressure Champions League knockout ties against Manchester City and Arsenal. At number 2 is Declan Rice, plays for Arsenal in England. Rice is an all-action, £105 million midfielder the Arsenal fans think the club signed for half price. The passion and dynamism he provides has been a missing ingredient in the Gunners' midfield. He is the only player with multiple direct free-kick goals in the Champions League last season. He also led the Premier League with 2.5 expected assists from corners and free kicks. His 2 free kicks in April's Champions League quarter-final win over Real Madrid were the first 2 dead ball goals of his career and some of the finest execution of the craft anyone could wish to see. He will surely be at the epicenter of Arsenal's efforts to end their wait for Premier League and Champions League glory. And finally at number 1 is Pedri, plays for Barcelona in Spain. Pedri blends the qualities of his 2 childhood heroes, Xavi Hernandez and Andres Iniesta, as the leader of Barca's midfield. Had the most recoveries, 254, among players in the top 5 European leagues. Pedri played a key role in Barca's domestic treble, winning La Liga, the Copa del Rey, and the Supercopa de España. With the ball, he's one of the best chance creators in Spain. Without it, he's among the best at winning it back. He can pass, dictate play, and slip away from opponents when it looks like there is nowhere to go. At 5'8", he's quick and strong and, for some, Barca's best player this season. Pedri is an elite creative midfielder who should continue to get better. Do you agree with this list arrangement? Or would you like to make your own? Feel free to share your top 10 midfielders in the comment section. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more amazing football content. See you in our next video.